What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're actually going to be talking a little bit more on the Dawning on top of what Bungie did release. As you guys know, we got shown the cooking, baking, cookies emote, whatever that one is, as well as that when it's actually arriving. So jumping into this video with some more information on that and some other bits and pieces. So thank you for a wonderful year. We hope that you'll join us in the tower for this special celebration. So the Dawning actually begins on Tuesday, December the 11th and ends on January the 1st. So December the 11th being this Tuesday actually coming up. So as well as the items we were shown last week, we do have these items here. So we've got Protecting Teammates, a new emote. We've got True North Shell, Hard Packing Shell, Glad Tidings, Home Away, Chest Bump, High Five, which are both multiplayer emotes, and we've got the Wetted Resolution. Now this is only some of the stuff in the Dawning that we currently know about. There is likely to be more stuff, but as well as that we do also have the Avalanche Legendary Machine Gun. So it's an adaptive frame with Rampage. You've also got some very good stats here, and I can imagine this being one of the weapons that you do not want to miss out on. I do believe it's going to be linked to a quest with Eva Levante. We'll have to wait and see, but it does look like a very nice machine gun. I really love the shape of this one as well. Moving on from that, we're going to be talking about some of the changes this week. So one of the big ones is that Prime Engrams will now drop more frequently and with larger power bumps for players under 600 power. This is going to be arriving December the 11th, so when you do get Prime Engrams to drop, if you are currently under 600 power, it will give you bigger bumps as well as drop more frequently, which is very helpful for you Guardians who are currently stuck on some of the Lost Forges. As well as that, we do have some changes regarding power ammo, so in the Crucible. So for Control, there is an increased respawn timer. It was 45, now to 120. Same with Clash, and with Survival, it's gone from 45 to 60 seconds. On Showdown, it was 30 seconds, it's now 60 seconds. And in Rumble, it was 60 seconds, it's now 120 seconds. So very good changes there indeed. I don't necessarily think it's a bad change, upping the way that the heavy ammo spawns. Maybe having less of it would be a better change. But again, we'll just have to wait and see when this December the 11th update does actually come out. Moving on, we're actually going to be talking about some of the nerfs. So basically, Bungie did actually explain that they're going to be changing the meta up a bit in regards of changes. They're going to be able to change little bits and pieces. As you guys know, they did change the Forge, which was an immediate change where they reduced it by 5 power level. They're now actually going to do that with weapons as well as things that are overpowered and underpowered. So they're going to be shipping smaller batches of changes more frequently instead of doing big changes every once in a while, which I do think is a brilliant idea, and hopefully this actually changes the meta quite a bit while we play. We've also got some stuff within regards to buffing snipers, so they're reducing the flinch, and I do think that that is a really good change. They also did state that rapid fire snipers will be moving to a 2-shot body kill. As well as that, they do say that they will be able to have snipers that one-shot headshot supers in a future patch, which is pretty goddamn cool. And we do also have some stuff like lower zoom scopes do exist in the game, but they're not as big in the pool as some of the normal sniper scopes. They do also mention that they are going to be nerfing the Nova Warp. They don't know how, but they are going to be doing it late January. They do also say that the Sentinel, as well as all of the old supers, are going to be getting a buff, purely because the Spectral Blade's hit detection feels very good, so they're looking at all of the other melee supers, including all of the old ones. They do also say the pre-Forsaken subclasses still feel underpowered, so there's another reason coming in late January that they are going to be buffed, so hopefully we'll see some of the more older supers in Crucible. Some of the other changes they do say, like the exotics like One-Eyed Mask and Shards of Galanor. These exotics are talked about quite a bit, and while I don't have any immediate incoming changes to share, I expect that they will be getting looked at in the future. They do also say Telesto is actually going to be toned down, so late in January you will find that Telesto's bolts to kill will now match its charge rate. So it is going to be changing, but we'll have to wait for that change. They're going to make it feel more consistent with the other fusion rifles in the game. And the PvE damage will be increased, but it is the PvP where it is getting a little bit changed. They do also say scout rifles still feel weak in both PvP and PvE, so they are going to be looking at that. And SMGs are also going to be getting a non-precision damage buff, so pretty cool. They are going to be monitoring the data for this and looking at feedback. And also fusion rifles are looking like they're going to be getting buffed. So a little bit of longer range and higher damage to combat shotguns, so very awesome indeed. Moving on, we are going to be talking about the brand new exotic grenade launcher known as the Armory as well. Pretty much Bungie did actually confirm that it is only dropping from the Scourge of the Past raid. So yeah, it's going to be a rare drop. I know it has dropped a lot more consistency compared to the Last Wish raid exotic, but yes, pretty goddamn awesome. I've heard it's really neat to use and really fun. So if you are looking at getting a really cool grenade launcher, the Armory is the way forward. And then last but not least, they do also mention about the brand new update 2.12 is actually coming December the 11th, the same as the Dawning, so some really cool stuff to look forward to. But that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Are you looking forward to the Dawning? Let me know in that comment section below. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.